marks for effort, but I'm afraid I'll have to lower your score for effectiveness. Your precious data has already been delivered to my colleagues on the station. It's charming that you think so. I'd keep you as a pet, but the Emperor wants your head on a platter. And who am I to say no to our supreme ruler? I do hope you'll die screaming. It's so much more entertaining that way.
Told ya. She's as predictable as a warp core breach. Shield generators if you want to beam down to the station and get your data back. Now that we've finished off the welcoming committee, why don't we beam down to the station? The longer Kumarke has that data, the more damage she'll do with it. We need to move fast. The data labs are on a different deck, and they'll be coming for us soon.
Attention all hands. The traitor and her pets have arrived. Do bring me their heads, won't you?
Well, that was quick. Still, this is a Terran station, and Terrans aren't terribly fond of taking orders from aliens. We might find a useful ally in the agonizer chamber. Let's drop by and see who's suffering for defying the Purple People Crusher.
I'm gonna claim the glory for this one!
Oh, look, it's our DeSoto. Better turn the agonizer off before he dies.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
Thank you.
Let's see what he has to say. I'm dying to hear how you wound up in the booth.
You. Figures. The only person who'll help me is an enemy from another universe. Kumarke. She's been using Terrans as lab rats, testing the Emperor's new toys on them. Wasn't right. No Terran should be put to death by alien scum like her. Or that Bajoran. The Emperor is obsessed with that stuff. Thinks it'll make him invincible. Has something to do with...
Boring conversation anyway. Looks like Kumarke used the agonizer to keep poor DeSoto quiet. Loose lips sink ships, after all. What? You don't think I did that, do you? Your team had eyes on me the whole time, champ. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to that, let me tell ya. Can we go now? It'd be good to get what we came for before Kumarke calls in every Terran in comms range to murder us.
Perhaps I wasn't clear earlier. Kill Lita and her thugs. Now!
Hey, better let me handle that lock, Chief. I can crack it like an egg. Just make sure I don't get shot in the back while I work on it, okay? Oh, locked you out, didn't she? Kumark is good, but she's not as good as me. I can crack her security and get to that data, but you're gonna have to trust me. You could, and I'm sure they're gifted, but do they know the latest in Terran security protocols? No, because I do. The time they'll waste getting past those is time Kumarke can use to bring in enough Terrans to put an end to this little raid of yours, fast. So, what's the call here, boss? Ooh, see? You can be reasonable when you try. I'll get started then. Wait, hold on. That exocomp over there, we can use that to expedite things. Yeah, expect company. Angry company. You'll have to protect the exocomp while it's working. If it's damaged, do what you can to get it operational again. Oh, and keep me alive, too. Thanks.
Exocomp, Legume, Creel. Ready to receive new instructions. Exocomp self-actualization subroutines halted. Provide specific instructions.
Data's heading to the console at 9 o'clock. Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 5 o'clock! Get it before it's lost!
Enemy target detected. Flanking damage detected.
Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 1 o'clock! Get it before it's lost!
Enemy target.
Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 5 o'clock! Get it before it's lost!
Enemy target sensor.
Keep it up! There's more to go! Data's heading to the console at 9 o'clock! Get it before it's lost! Keep it up! There's more to go! Got it! Finish off our uninvited guests so we can get out of here! All right, we have what we came for. Take the exocomp with us. It'll be useful when we need to decrypt all of this data. Great! Now let's get out of here while we still can.
That's good news. Fortunately, it's all bad news out here. Marque's back. She brought reinforcements. We'll have to deal with him if we're going to make the jump back to our universe.
Like the 14 sacred trees of Lugar, I am invincible. Make peace with your god.
Oh, the Brookhaven is protecting
Brookhaven
the
is
facade.
generating some sort of
Take
advanced
it out
protection
first.
from the Marque's flagship. We need to deal with Brookhaven first before we can even put a scratch on the rooftop.
Integrity below 50%.
The Brookhaven is protecting the tell me I don't sound like that to you.
Better get back to our universe before she returns with a full Terran armada. Right. We'll open the portal. Once it's ready, go through and cross over. We'll cover you. Okay. We're all set here. Just give the word when you're ready. You're all clear. Get through the portal. There's no more time. Go! Tactics, target the lead cruiser and fire at will.
Looks like the Khonshu didn't make it. Guess it wasn't a good day for the DeSotos of either universe. Ooh, touched a nerve, did I? Sorry about that. Look, it wasn't all bad. We got your missing data and some choice Terran data to go along with it. You didn't think I'd stop when I collected your data, did you? What did I say earlier? Knowledge is power. And based on what I saw in there, I'd say we have quite a bit of power to enjoy here.
We read you. We're only picking up one ship out there, though. Understood. Was the mission a success? That's good to know. Thank you. We have a lot of repairs to make over here, but if there's anything we can do for you, let us know.
If I might make a suggestion, let's take our prize somewhere with a lot more defenses than this station. Kumarke might come after us. Again. And we're sitting ducks where we are now.
And so they run home, tails between their legs. They probably think they've won. Poor deluded fools. We have everything we need from them. The location of the Emperor's prize is now known. He will be most pleased. Make sure all is ready for the next stage. Soon we will strike. For the glory of the Empire!
For the glory of the Empire! For the glory of the Empire!
The Starfleet crews that were lost did their duty. It falls to us to ensure that the data you brought back will bring meaning to their deaths. I am surprised at the level of cooperation you received from Admiral Lita. It is not easy to frighten a Terran admiral. Whatever their Emperor is up to must be quite terrible. Alliance intelligence is working overtime to decrypt the data you recovered from the Terrans. The exocomp you liberated has been quite useful in that endeavor. Soon, we will have more insight on the Emperor's plans.
Congratulations, Centurion.
We have confirmation of a suitable planet! I'm patching us through to Tamir now. He'll want an update on the situation. I'll connect you as soon as you're ready.
Excellent work. You should head to Dewa 3 and set up some orbital probes, and then beam down and investigate the surface. I'll set a course to the Dewa system and keep an eye out for any more Nausicans. Dewa 3 is one of our last chances to find a habitable planet in this region. Good luck.
Dewa 3. This could be the new Romulan homeworld. The radiation levels of this planet made it uninhabitable, but long-range surveys have detected drops in the toxicity over the past few years. Our orders are to deploy sensory probes to scan the planet, and, if they return positive, beam down for a closer look.
A real warrior never lets his prey escape.
Really? Practice all the way to the system? Nausicaans. I hope that's the last we've seen of them. The reports from the probes confirm that radiation levels have lowered on the planet. An away team without protective gear should be safe. There don't seem to be any civilizations down there either, but we'll have to beam down to explore the area further. Are you ready to transport? There are several teams that will beam down to other parts of the planet while we explore. Wow. Look at this place. It's beautiful. Our orders from Tamer are to analyze the local wildlife, flora, and minerals, as well as any bit of radiation.
Greetings. Given what you've discovered at Chaltok and Viranot, we need to widen our investigation. Republic ships have gone missing, and we can't afford these sort of losses. We need you to look into this problem. Head to the Beta Quadrant. One of our ships went missing near the Mempa system, and we want you to find out what happened. While I appreciate the personal nature of your attempt to find Rina Kev, you need to focus on the big picture. Our fledgling republic needs to establish its legitimacy as a political body, fend off attacks and intrigue by the Tal Shar and other external threats, and stabilize its claims on New Romulus. Right now, we need you to pursue this investigation. Our fleet is not particularly large, and we cannot afford to have any ships go missing. We need you to find out what's happening to them. Don't worry, this isn't the old Empire where one person's welfare is put by the wayside for the good of the state. We'll keep looking for information about Rina. The best thing you can do is help the Republic to survive, so we can devote more resources to missions of a more personal nature. Time is short. What do you need?
We've arrived at the source of the distress signal. Scanning the area now. The ship is badly damaged, but there's no clear relationship between the distortion and the ship. I ran a comparison to the anomalies we scanned previously in the Kittimer system. While they appear similar at first look, the spike in tetrions is different from what we've seen before. Sir, there's no sign of a Republic vessel in the area. Whatever happened here is unfortunate, but I recommend we continue our search elsewhere. It may look suspicious if we linger. Cardassians use a recursive encryption algorithm to protect their data from unauthorized access. We'd have to be on their bridge to tap into their systems. We have no idea what happened to this ship. We could be putting ourselves at risk for the sake of curiosity. I recommend we leave and continue our search elsewhere. It's your call, but if you're going over to that ship, then I'm coming with you. Interesting. No visible damage. Why would they abandon the ship? The bridge appears operational, but where's the crew? No other life signs detected. We're alone. Here's something odd. There are no corpses on this ship. The ship description fits what we've seen of the Alachi. Several security logs were accessed recently. I think you're going to want to see this. This security recording is from 3 days ago. Whatever it is, it explains why there aren't any corpses. One more. Pulling it up now. Wait. That noise. Several ships are on approach and requesting status. Sir, they're Cardassian.
You'll pay for your interference.
That is unfortunate. Your ship would be worth far more undamaged. This is your last chance. Feel free to use the escape pods if necessary.
Two more waves are approaching the system. Recommend a defensive posture with power to shields.
Warning.
avenge us!
The Cardassians were unaware of what had happened to their missing vessel. It appears the Alachi attacked them while they were hunting for our ships. Bad luck. We should destroy the derelict. Let the True Way think that the Republic defeated all of their patrols.
Based on what you've learned, it seems that your next lead is in the Beta Quadrant. Head to the Donatu system and see if you can learn more about where our ships are going and who's taking them.
According to new intel, Sela has started paying privateers to capture or destroy Romulan Republic ships. That would explain why these Cardassians are operating outside their normal territory. I suggest we track these True Way ships back to their base. If we're lucky, they'll lead us right to the missing Republic ships. Recommend we stay cloaked as we approach the station, sir.
shields failing. Four shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
If we avoid the magnetic flux energy, we should be able to remain cloaked as we approach the station.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack. Warning.
Your brazen attack on this station is further proof that the Romulan Republic is nothing more than a terrorist cabal. We've contacted the legitimate Romulan government and alerted them to your presence. Any further acts of terror against this station or any Cardassian citizen will be met with deadly force. Your ignorance of Cardassian history is insulting. We do not listen to demands. We give them.
I assume we can thank you for our escape. Before you transported us, I overheard a guard saying that more True Way ships were approaching. We need time to restore emergency power. Please provide cover cover until we are able to go to warp. Power restored. Preparing to warp out of the system.
Excellent. I hope that your new starship has performed to your satisfaction. Now that we know about Sila's attempts to capture our ships, we'll order our commanders to exercise additional caution in territory near True-Way space, or with other groups that might try their hand at privateering. I have received some new intelligence from our allies that may be of use to us. Expect to hear from me shortly. Time is short. What do you need of me?
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Republic Navy and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to New Romulus. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Republic.
If you want proof, then I'll provide it.
It looks like you're about to be moving up in the galaxy.
Look at this place. It's beautiful. Our orders from Tamer are to analyze the local wildlife, flora, and minerals, as well as any bit of radiation.
This is Temer. I've arrived at the outer rim of the planet. I'll be keeping a watch on any Tal Shiar or Nausicaan signals. How is the initial search going down there? Yes, it would be best to reserve judgments until we have a full picture of the planet. Take your time down there, and make sure nothing is overlooked. We can't have any doubt in declaring this our new homeworld.
I'm detecting ancient and dilapidated structures nearby.
What's that? Tholians. What are they doing here? Tholians. Just what we needed. Tholians are known for not caring very much about us humanoids. I don't think they even know the difference between a Romulan and a Reman. The ship isn't detecting any more Tholian ships in orbit, but with our luck, that'll change. We should see what those Tholians are after. If this is going to be our planet, they can't take it from us. No idea. We'll find out once we have a second. One more group inbound, and it looks like they're sending one of their commanders.
appears to be a sword fossilized in this accretion layer. Trying to scan it now. Wait, this is incredible! There's definitely a blade here, and its composition and size match those of Vulcan blades from about 1900 years ago. There are only a few examples of those weapons left. Most of them were destroyed during the time of awakening.
Greetings. What have you found? Interesting. The sword could prove to be something unbelievable. Maybe even something made by Saharian. I'm concerned about the Tholians, and I'm beginning a full scan for any of their ships in orbit. Yes, we should. Hold on! We're under attack. It's the Tholians. Go to Red Alert. All hands, prepare for battle.
Tamir has closed the channel, sir. I'll have the geode and blade transported to the science lab on board the ship. We should return as soon as possible. Tamir will need our help.
We managed to take out a few Tholian ships, but now we're trapped within one of their webs. There are more Tholians on the way. We've got to take out the nearby Tholians to get us out of here. Thank you. We don't have time to relax, however. I'm picking up a large Tholian ship leaving warp. Get ready. The Tholians have some of the most advanced technology in the quadrant, and they never back down. We'll need to work together to survive. Excellent work. Hopefully the Tholians will stay away. What did you find? Is it possible for us to colonize the planet? By the elements, a habitable planet and one of Saharian's lost blades? That could only mean that this planet must be one of the worlds our ancestors visited after the Sundering. I knew that their path could have taken them in this area, but I never... I'll have to speak to Mivik. She's always had an interest in our history. You should get to the flotilla and speak to Datan. He'll want to know everything you've found.
Time is short. What do you need of me? It looks like you're about to be moving up in the galaxy. Based on your new familiarity with Tal Shar operatives and their less-than-savory techniques, I passed your personnel file off to Republic Intelligence. I believe you've already met Commander Talmera. She'll be handling your work with them. Intelligence is very interested in your recent encounter with Charva. They think you're ready for some more clandestine assignments. Time is short. What do you need of me? I'm glad that you're settled into your new ship, as we can't waste any time. We've received word that the miners on Beta Thoradar have spotted Nausicaan pirates near their system. The pirates haven't bothered to attack the mining installation, but it's only a matter of time, and they're likely to go after freighter traffic in the area. Beta Thoradar is an unremarkable system, but there's a small Republic colony there that mines heavy metals necessary for ship construction. I need you to take your new ship to the Beta Thoradar system and patrol the area. Just let everyone know that the Republic is watching.
Jolan True, you found something incredible. This will be the new home of the Romulan Republic. It will be Mol Rihan, New Romulus, and we will create a new way of life there. This is exactly what we needed to begin talks with the Klingons and the Federation at Khitomer. Unless you have any more questions, I would report to Tamer. I have many preparations to make. We will need allies to help with the colonization. It's likely that the Federation will be willing to help with this. We also cannot settle on New Romulus without the goodwill of the Klingons, given how close we are to their space. If they would be willing to lend us a small portion of their military might, we would be safer from the Tal Shiar. After that, if Empress Sela continues her attacks, she will be doing it against a new civilization, not a band of rebels. That will make all the difference. We don't know yet, but we do know it is as old as the Sundering and uses materials like those of the Vulcan Swordmasters, so that narrows it down a bit. The Sundering tore our people apart, but it also unified the Romulans under a common cause: the preservation of our emotions and our freedom. If this is truly the sword of the Raptor Star, it could help to once again unify the Romulans under the cause of preserving the freedoms we hold dear.
Good work. I knew you were the right person for this job. It will take us a long time to analyze the sword you found. We have to be very careful with something like this. But even the possibility of finding the Sword of the Raptor Star has given everyone on the flotilla hope for the future. Your role isn't done yet, however. Datan and I both want you to be with us for our next task, meeting with the Federation, Klingons, and Empress Sela on Khitomer to talk about peace and the colonization of New Romulus. Greetings. I have new orders.
Sub-Commander.
Jolan True, is there something Romulan Temporal Defense can help you with today?
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Was there something you needed? I've been reviewing your personnel files. You've had quite the interesting career, haven't you? Tell me about the time you've spent with Charva, and what you learned about the Tal Shiar. If you're willing, we can use the information you learned from Charva, as well as intel we've gathered in other operations, to help you infiltrate the Tal Shiar. You'd learn their secrets from the inside. I've been informed through some covert channels that someone wants to talk to you. Next to the Dabo table, you will find a Ferengi looking around nervously. Approach him and say, "Think this wheel is rigged?" If he responds with, "Only if it still has factory settings," you'll know you've found the right person. Good luck, and let me know if I can help.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Only if it still has factory settings. There is a package for you. Look behind the plant near the bar in the back of this room. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it! Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Can't you see?
I am Franklin Drake, and I represent an organization with goals in line with yours. You have proven yourself useful so far, but there is so much more you can do. If you speak with my associate in the lounge area of Drozana Station, you will be patched directly through to me. Do not keep me waiting.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Can't you see I'm busy...
Place this device in your ear and act as though you're speaking with me. Patching you through to Drake now.
We've been working on getting someone inside the Tal Shiar. Before we start filling you in on our plans, tell me why you want to do this. I've heard you were at Veronat. Nasty business. Easy to build a vendetta from something like that. A person in your situation might have some pent-up rage, emotions that could overwhelm you in a critical moment. I don't have time to waste on someone with a grudge. Good enough. This information may prove useful to the Romulan Republic. I'm willing to pass it along in the hope of having the favor repaid in the future. We'll be ready to act when you are.
The information is valid, and our allies seem eager to assist. Still, I worry about what type of favor they will ask of us in the future. Nevertheless, we're going to use this opportunity to try to insert you into the Tal Shiar. You'll pose as someone who wants to join them, gain their trust, and then use that to infiltrate their operations. To help sell your story, our allies in Starfleet have agreed to launch a staged attack on a known Tal Shiar base. You'll use this attack to get inside their organization. Take these patterns for replicating Tal Shiar uniforms. You might want to dress the part. Was there something you needed? You've proven that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. That is an important quality in someone that is about to sneak into the very heart of the Tal Shiar disguised as one of their own. I have sensitive information that is not safe to transmit over subspace. Please rendezvous with me on Drozana Station in the Beta Quadrant. Was there something you need? Was there something you needed? You've proven yourself to be capable in a difficult situation, and that's not praise I give lightly. The business with Charva was a bit messy, but you didn't get caught in her lies. That shows you have a clear head. If you're ready, we can launch our operation to infiltrate the Tal Shiar and bring back its secrets. You've already caught the attention of people in the Tal Shiar. Now we need to convince them that you're ready to switch sides. In their minds, you're already a traitor. It won't be hard for them to believe that you're ready to betray Detan as well. Take this isolinear chip. It has your new identity, background, and credentials. It also outlines our plan for this first operation and includes the plans for some special tools you may need. In short, you're going to warn the Tal Shiar base in the Unroth system of a pending Federation attack and assist them in fighting off the Force. In the confusion, you'll have an opportunity to plant some of the data packets on the chip in the Tal Shiar network. The information on them will help sell your story. Good luck.
arrived at the perfect time. Our satellites have picked up several Nausicaan ships in and near the system. They seem to be pirates, bent on harassing freighters. I'm concerned about the possibility of the pirates deciding to beam down and ransack our home. The planets in this system are not particularly habitable, so we're limited to several small underground facilities. It wouldn't be hard for them to send a contingent of troops and take control of our mining operation. Obviously, if this keeps up, we won't have any trade, which will force us to close down this operation and evacuate.
Warning. Ship is
damage from Nausicaan pirates. We need immediate assistance. Repeat, we need immediate assistance.
Ship is under attack.
More for your policing efforts. It'll be a while before we see trouble here again. Speaking of trouble, I thought you might wish to know that freighter, the Xylan, came by to trade for supplies. They claimed to be carrying mostly perishable delectables and trinkets, but their holds had no refrigeration system and registered a great many compact power signatures. The freighter manifest indicated that they had recently come from the Chaltok system. There's a small Uridian colony there. You might be able to find answers if you find out who's supplying them.
Odd. None of the colonies in contact with the Republic should be involved in weapons dealing. I will make a few inquiries. You may want to take your new ship over to the Chaltok system, in case we need additional investigating done.
Time is short. What do...
This system is under the control of the Romulan Empire. Leave immediately or we will open fire. This is your only warning. Who is this? How do you have that access code?
The Terrans will be here soon to steal scientific data from Jupiter Station. It's our job to stop them. Engage their ships when you can, especially those that are actively trying to breach the station's computers. We've been working on a new photonic defense array, but it isn't up and running yet. Once activated, it will be vulnerable to Terran interference. We can't let them take control of that system. Finally, if they open up any permanent rifts between our two universes, be sure to close them. The last thing we need is a permanent Terran beachhead at the heart of the Federation.
Battle stations!
A welcoming committee. You should. We're just here for your data. Hand it over and go.
That! All ships, engage the Terran fleet!
This isn't over, Admiral. Believe that.
Enterprise, advise me. Take some ships and take her down. The rest, stay alert. This isn't over yet. I'm picking up more ships through the rifts. Close them if you can. Activate the holo projectors. Let's hope they get the job done. Defend the holo projectors as best you can. Keep clear on the ship to Jupiter Station. Rifts under control! We've got hostiles on the station! They're breaching our systems!
aren't going to close themselves! Clear out the ship to Jupiter! Rifts aren't going to close themselves! We've got hostiles on the station! They're breaching our